I the asshole?
Midnight Mixer edition.
This one is funny. I didn't read the whole thing, but I did see the title, and I was like, what?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not waiting for my wife at the next subway station after I got on the train and the doors closed before she got on? So basically, wife and I were in a rush to catch our subway train to go to a brunch with my parents at our favorite restaurant. We were already 10 minutes late, and my parents are always super punctual, and I didn't want to keep them waiting any longer for us. As we approached the escalator down to our subway platform, I can hear our train approaching. So I tell my wife that we need to catch the train, and we both hurry down the escalator, me in front of her. When we got to the bottom, I heard the subway door chimes, indicating that the doors were about to close. So I rushed to the train at the last moment, but my wife was left on the platform of the other side.
Because why didn't you run?
Why did he leave her? Like, why are you running? Like, okay. I thought, okay, well, this sucks that I made the train, but my wife didn't. But it's not really a big deal because we both know exactly where we're going, and it's only 5 stops away. I will just meet her at the restaurant. I don't get any cell service underground, so we couldn't communicate with each other. So these are all just assumptions.
Okay.
So I arrive at the restaurant alone, greet my parents, who immediately question me about where my wife is. I told them what happened, and they didn't really seem to think much of it. But when she got there 20 minutes later, she was all angry at me for not getting off the train at the next stop and waiting for her there, then getting on that train and continuing together. It made for a bit of an uncomfortable brunch because we could all tell that there was tension. After the brunch, on our way home, she explained why she was mad and then became all short with me and pretty much gave me silence the rest of the way home. My position is that we both knew where we were going, and she knew my parents are easily irritated when I arrive late. So why would I have gotten off the train to wait for her unnecessarily?
Okay. I ain't gonna cap. You see me run, you better run. All right, like that's just off rip. Any situation, I don't care if it's as simple as catching a train or if it's an apocalypse. You see me run, you better run.
No, yeah.
Right?
I get that. While I understand that her just standing there is kind of strange. Why didn't she run with him? Weird. But why did he leave her? Like, they couldn't have just caught the next train. Like, if he clearly saw that she was not keeping up with him. Like,
no. I think he hopped on it and saw that she wasn't on it. He wasn't running, looking back like you're not with me. Like,
the running is so extreme.
People run for subs all the time.
No. The running without the person being next to you is a little extreme. Because why are you running? Like, running?
I mean, if we were late for something that you wanted to go to, you would be on it and you would be pissed.
I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving you, though. I might be irritated, but I'm not leaving you.
If I'm not showing the same amount of urgency as you, I'm pissed.
How does this become about me?
I'm pissed.
I didn't leave you at the subway station.
I'm pissed. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then my other thing is, okay, let's say I did wait for you at the next stop. Mm-hmm. Either way, we're not going to be together. We still waiting for the same next sub that you're supposed to be getting on next. I'm going to ride at the next 4 stops to get to where I got to go, and then you ride the next 4 stops.
So I will say, maybe from the parent's perspective, my mom is a very timely person.
Okay.
My mom would be more irritated that I left you to meet them for brunch versus me getting there on time.
I will say I did think it was very strange that the parents didn't feel no type of way.
That's your wife. That's your spouse.
Yeah, bro.
If y'all was 10, 15 minutes late, then we just gonna have to eat that. The fact that you just left her at the subway station just to be on time for your parents, how old are you?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Spank you?
That shit is
because you're late. Like, that's a little.
That is a little.
I think, but he had a couple edits.
Okay.
He did. Edit. Wow. So many people here just assuming New York is the only city in the world that has a subway. I've never been to America. No one cares. Edit 2. Yes, everyone. I'm actually aware that my judgment is I'm an asshole. Thank you all for. Thank you.
I'm not too salty about it.
Thank you for all your contributions. I've apologized to my wife profusely and came home with flowers for her. Clearly, even before writing this post, I apologized numerous times to her. At the restaurant, on the way home, hours afterwards.
So you knew you was wrong, brother.
I'm usually a passive person and I don't like having conflict. So I literally apologize just to avoid conflict, even when I think I'm correct. And I know in this case, I am not. You can all make your judgments about my marriage and about how I'm undeserving, but you've read a few sentences on the internet to make that determination.
Brother, that was the point of the Reddit.
Like, you put your information out there.
Like, come on now.
People judged you.
What's his name? Dude, they don't say their names.
They don't say their names, no.
Phil. He sounds like a Phil. Phil, brother,
Phil, you're an
you know
asshole.
you wrong, bro. You know you wrong.
Yeah, you the asshole.